strike a pose, strike a pose. Just getting myself hyped up, okay? Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, this week I'm going to be challenging myself to try the Coachella Diet. So let's get right into it. So I'm sure by now most of you have already watched Beyonce's Homecoming documentary, which basically documented her journey to Coachella. And one thing everyone's been talking about is the diet that she mentioned that she was on. I think it was 65 days prior to Coachella. And I just thought, why not try it? So if you guys didn't know, I'm currently on a 2-month challenge to just transform my whole entire life, okay? So let's get into what this diet actually entails. So from the documentary, what Beyonce said was that she basically, for the 65 days in the lead up to Coachella, I'm only gonna be doing this for about, I wanna say 5 to 6 days. I don't know how I'm gonna feel after this because I've done this before, I've just realized, but you'll see once I explain the diet. So anyway, so she said she had no carbs, no sugar, no dairy, no meat, no fish, and no alcohol. It sounds like a vegan keto diet. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting to try out for the next few days. I know a lot of people, when they first reacted to this diet, they were like, this is so dangerous, this is terrible. There's a lot of people who eat like this simply because they have no other choice. They might have intolerances. Being vegan is something many people are at the moment. So the whole no dairy, no meat, no fish thing is normal. I think the only thing that like raised alarms for people with this diet is the no carbs. And with that, even though she said she was eating no carbs, you saw a clip of her eating an apple. So with some investigation work, apple still contains some carbs because it contains sugars, which all get broken down into glucose anyway, which is like what we use for energy. So so I've just finished making my lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and I've just put some spinach, tomato, sun-dried tomatoes as well, olives, avocado, and that was it, right? Yeah. Was that it? Oh yeah, and I put some mustard in just to add some extra flavoring, but it was really good because the sun-dried tomatoes and the olives already came in like a dressing type thing. So yeah, this is my salad. I'm pretty confident it's gonna keep me filled up, especially because there's avocado in there and some fats with the oils from the sun-dried tomatoes and the olives as well. So yeah, pretty much that's what we're having for lunch. I'm drinking green tea with lemon because obviously I'm going to mainly be drinking water for the next few days, and that gets boring real quick. So I find that having teas and stuff is quite good, but it's boiling hot, so having a hot drink feels a bit weird. Okay, so I thought I'd give you guys a little update on how I'm doing. I just was downstairs watching Game of Thrones. Anyone who's a Game of Thrones fan, let me know in the comments down below. I'm loving it. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Not feeling hungry. I'm not feeling weak. I'm not feeling shaky or anything. But like I said, I had quite a bit to eat yesterday. Very high carb. So my body's probably still got a lot to work through with that. So I feel like that's contributing to me feeling okay right now. Right, so this is what I'm looking like at the moment. Actually, I could do like a progress check-in thing right now. Okay, let me try and do a quick progress check-in thingy. We'll use that should do it. See, you can't see my bottoms.
Okay, but be smart. Listen to your body and don't go past your limitations. The goal is to complete all 60 days, so you've got it. Ready? That's right. Share the spot. Here we go. Come on, this is where I want you to push. Remember I told you about the Adriana, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Finished my workout, so I thought I'd give you an update on how I'm feeling. Obviously, I'm about to go and do a run, which is just mental. It's not going to be a crazy run or anything like that. If anything, it's just going to be like jog / walking, do some sprints and stuff like that, because I'm going with my mum, so I want to like walk and chat with her, but also maybe like go off, do some sprints and then come back sort of thing. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys an update on how I was feeling based on what I've eaten so far with this Coachella diet. Obviously, I've only had one meal so far, and so actually I felt really good. I felt strong throughout that workout. I feel like I could push myself. Look at all these groceries. All this stuff I'll show you when we get home. So we've just gone to Tesco and done a really quick shop. Okay, so we just did our walk / so I basically, it's kind of dark in here now. I should turn on the light. So here's what I got from Tesco today. Like almonds to go on my chia pudding and to snack on, cashews to snack on, and also possibly make fat bombs if I can be bothered to try that recipe. Coconut milk, more chia seeds, konjac noodles because they don't have carbs in them. Some vegetables, an assortment of vegetables. Obviously, I got hot sauce in my bag, swag. Right, so this is my dinner. So as you saw, I put cognac noodles in there. I had cabbage, tomatoes, peanuts. Didn't put too many peanuts in there because peanuts are still quite high in carbohydrates, so you don't want to put too many of those in. I put some nutritional yeast in there as well, quite random, but I thought that would maybe add some nice cheesy flavor to it. It's all about just adding as much flavor as possible. That's pretty much everything, and I seasoned it. But yeah, very low carb, not completely zero carb. I think that's kind of impossible, but very low carb. Okay, so this clip is going to be super quick because I look super gross. So I'm just going to cover myself slightly with this little fake Capri Sun because that's what it is. So this is from Aldi. It's called a Sunshot or whatever. Sunshots orange juice drink. So it has no artificial colors, flavorings or preservatives, and no added sugar. And I just, like, for a joke, just looked at it to see if I could have it. I didn't think I could, but it's got 2.2 grams of carbs in it, and it's sweetened using sweetener, and that's how they kind of get away with it. And it tastes very good, considering I've had not anything sweet today. I've only had savory foods, so I was feeling a bit like, oh, I quite fancy something a little bit sweet on my tongue. So I grabbed one of these. Obviously not like the healthiest of things. I look gross and tired and I just need to sleep.
Back to my channel and to the final day of school week. It's pretty emotional. School week is actually really good for me. It's like
Gosh, I look sweaty and gross because I've just been outside. I've just been walking and it's quite hot, and I wore this jumper because, like, I don't know, it's kind of breezy. I'm only sweating because, like, I sweat even if I just, like, breathe. So here we are. So I had to go to the post office and the doctors to run errands and boring stuff like that. But anyway, whilst I was in town, I decided to pop into Holland & Barrett, which is like my favorite go-to place for any health food stuff. I popped into there just to get tofu because I forgot to get tofu yesterday and I wanted to make like scrambled tofu or something like that. So I just went in there to try and find something, and at first I thought I wasn't because the fridges were pretty empty, but I did. But anyway, let me just show you what I got. First of all, I got veganaise, just to add some flavor and creaminess to some of my meals. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I treated myself to this creamy cheese, 100% dairy free, made with coconut oil. So that's what it looks like. And then this is the tofu I was telling you about. This is what it looks like. It's called Dragonfly Fab Free from Foods. I think this is the last thing that I got. So I just got this Aspire Healthy Energy Premium Green Tea. I've been having this for years now. I absolutely love Aspire actually. Okay, so ooh, there's a bit of a shadow. I just finished my first workout of the day, so that's my Insanity Max 30. I didn't film it today because honestly, sometimes documenting everything takes away from me actually being in the zone and doing what I'm doing. So I won't be filming like every workout, but trust me knowing that I am in pain, and I definitely just did my workout and I'm about to go on a run now. And am I dribbling? Because I'm slightly doing this like intuitively as well, just listening to my body and seeing how hungry I am, I'm worried I'm under eating because I don't know, it just seems like I'm not having very big portions, and it's literally just 2 meals so far. Let's go on this run. Hello. So I just got back from my run and I feel amazing. Like, I don't know what's going on, but the last 2 days I have felt so good. If that's to do with my diet, then that's actually mad, because it means there was something I was eating before that was really messing me up, and I thought I'd really struggle on this diet and feel really lethargic and tired, and I'm sure like the sugar crash will hit at some point, because that's just like what happens, and then like you get over it and your body gets used to not having high carbs and sugar, because I've experienced that before, as I've mentioned many a time. So I just got home from work and I'm super tired, but I just whipped up this lunch really quick. Sorry I didn't show you me making it, basically. I was just extremely tired and I just wanted to get it over and done with as fast as possible. But we've got some sweet hot cabbage in there, spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, olives, sun-dried tomatoes as well, avocado, scrambled tofu, and some of that spreadable cheese I showed you from Holland & Barrett I got yesterday. But yeah, it's just a big old pile of vegetables basically and a lot of seasoning, and I've put myself a much bigger portion today because I'm starting to realize how much I really need. I mean, I'm just listening to my body each day. Like I said yesterday, I really didn't feel like I needed to eat that much, but today obviously it's catching up with me and I felt so hungry, so I'm having all of this and it looks so good. Guys, so I just got home, so this is what I've literally quickly whipped up. I've got the same sort of thing I've been eating every day, just a pile of vegetables pretty much, and the usual avocado and cheese smacked on top. Just today it's a bit more watery because I didn't use oil to cook it, I used water, so that's what's going on with that. So I might put a little bit of Tabasco sauce on top if I feel like it needs a bit more flavor, but I did put a lot of flavor in there, but I'll see how that goes. And because today is such a crazy day, because I've been at work, I'm just home for like, I don't know, 2 hours, and within that 2 hours I need to work out and then head out to London because I'm doing a crystal maze. So I'm gonna have half a can of this because I'm really not trying to have more coffee at this point. So I'm gonna have some Monster along with this. I'm only gonna have half the can, which should be about like 2 grams of carbs, which isn't crazy bad, but yeah. Oh, look whose face it is. It's me. You haven't seen me all day. I don't even know if you saw me much yesterday. Anyway, I'm sorry I haven't really been chatting today. As you would have seen, for breakfast, I was at work. So I had the usual chia pudding thing that I've been making. I think I showed you how I made it last night. So you would have seen that clippity clip if I put it in. But anyways, I had that at work, had several coffees. I think I just had one coffee at work. So we're only on 2 coffees today and a can of Monster. Not ideal. I'm definitely not recommending to consume this much caffeine. I'm not sure if Beyonce did that at all. I would just like to stress at this point, I'm starting to realize that my diet is probably not very accurate to what Beyonce was eating like, but I'm trying to stick to the general thing she said in the Homecoming documentary, which was like, you know, basically vegan. Can't believe I actually found the motivation to work out today. The fact that I literally got home from work at like 2:30, made a meal and ate that all and only had an hour to do that all and then did my workout and now I'm getting ready is crazy to me. I did not have that willpower when I first started this challenge, and the fact that I'm a month in and I've literally done like 5 workouts every week, that's mental. Amazing. Well done, Scola. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hype myself up because I'm super proud of me for doing this. The longest I've stuck to anything in years, okay? Years. Keep that in mind. I've been to boot camp for 2 weeks and that was tough, but it was only 2 weeks. So this is 2 weeks longer than I've done anything for a while now. So anyway, Scola needs to hop in the shower because I need to shave as well, because laser hair removal, you need to shave before you do that. Ideally, usually a day before, but shh, don't tell them that I've done this. It's because I've been very busy and all over the place. Ooh, what's that? Zoomy zoom zoom. Is that some breakfast? Good morning, guys. So it is Friday. This is day 5 of this diet. I can't believe it's gone by so fast. It feels like I haven't really like done much. I don't know. Anyway, this is what I'm having for breakfast. It's the usual. We've got a cup of coffee and then I've got some chia pudding, which I've been making exactly the same all week. Got some blueberries and almonds, and that's the tea. That's pretty much it. Not very exciting, but that's what we've got. So I'm going to see Avengers Endgame and I've just packed some kale chips which I made yesterday. They're not great. I literally just chucked them in the oven, sprayed some 1 cow spray on them and put some seasoning on them. I made them a bit too salty, but at least it's just something that I can snack on in the cinema. And yeah, and then I've got a big bottle of water here there. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be having whilst I'm watching Endgame. Very excited, but I'm running a little bit late, so I need to head out. Quickly, I've just decided to take the cashew nuts with me as well, just in case I need something a little bit extra, because I'm not going to eat in town either. So yeah, that's what I'm having. Cool. Right, guys, I know I've been terrible at getting my camera and doing proper updates on what I'm eating. I got back from, watching Endgame, which was just emotional, and then I went and did a bit of shopping, so I'm super hungry because it's like almost 6 and I haven't had a full meal since breakfast. So I got these noodles from Holland & Barrett. They're like 0 carb. They're made out of konjac, so basically like the noodles I had earlier this week. Got tomatoes in there. Got more of that tofu stuff from Holland & Barrett as well. Got that cheese on there, this creamy cheese that I've been having pretty much every day. Mushrooms, parsley, and yeah, I tried really hard not to put sun-dried tomatoes and olives on there because I'd pretty much be eating the same thing every day. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I put onions in there too. Doesn't look the prettiest, but this is what I'm eating, my comfort food after watching Endgame. And then I got one of these again because the other day I had so much energy and I was thinking, did I get it from this? So I'm going to drink this and see how I feel after. Because I feel like it actually might have played a part in giving me a lot of energy the other day. But yeah, I've got that ready to go. Pretty big portion because it's probably going to be my only big meal of the day other than breakfast. So I was about to head to sleep and I thought I might give a bit of an update because I realised tomorrow's the last day and I haven't really been chatting much about this. Clearly I'm about to go off to sleep. But it's day 5 of the Coachella diet, and it's starting to catch up with me. Like, I think I am hitting a sugar crash right now because I have a headache, but it's really hard to know whether it's that diet or whether it's been a really busy week for me, and I've been so tired and it's been non-stop. Haven't had a day to rest at all. Yeah, no days to rest, which is unlike me, really. Making lunch, and look, I actually remembered to bring you guys down. Anyway, so this is the last day of my Coachella diet thing. I will have a proper chat with you guys, let you know how I got on, but today is I think this is probably the last meal-ish. I might have some yogurt later. Yeah, so I made it 6 days. Yeah. Yeah, this is my meal. I'm gonna enjoy eating it. So all in all, I've got my phone here. So I weighed myself at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. Let's see how much weight I actually lost doing this. So I have a really cool scale that whenever I weigh myself, like, it Bluetooths straight onto my phone so I can just see what the haps are. So all in all, in the week that I was doing the Coachella diet, I lost about 4.4 pounds roughly. And I would say that was really good. If you guys didn't know, I have a condition called hypothyroidism. So as it is, I lose weight very slowly. So before that, I was losing like minuscule amount of weight from the diet that I was doing before, which is just intuitive eating. Still very healthy, but I have to do a lot and go so extra to lose weight. So clearly this diet is effective, especially if you do have a condition like mine. I will also say I felt like I had a lot of energy a lot of the days as well. Like, I never felt super weak and like I was like on a really strict diet. I still felt fairly fine. But honestly, I'll just come to the conclusion, because I think one of the biggest things people said about this diet and her lead up to Coachella was that it was unhealthy, it was not sustainable, and all this kind of stuff. I think it really just depends on the person whether it is sustainable, because everyone's different and everyone eats in a different way. So obviously there are some people who are vegan who might want to go on a low carb diet for whatever reason that's personal to them. Will I say it's sustainable for me personally? I think I can definitely do it every now and again. Like, I can have days where I try to do that, because the energy I felt was amazing. It felt like a huge switch from how I'd felt in the weeks prior. I felt like I could actually get so much done. I was doing the most and it felt amazing. And I guess we can look at my body now. I'm not gonna lie, I was really happy with the results I got from doing this. There was a little clip where I showed how I looked at the beginning, but I didn't really want to make it too much about the way that I look, because I feel like this diet is also a lot about like the lifestyle. So I can't remember what the clip was like, but just to give you a little flash, and hopefully if I put it side by side, maybe there is a difference, but who knows? Because I was wearing like a sports bra and that, so this is sort of like a bralette. But it was just 4.4 pounds. It wasn't like a lot. That's still a lot, to be fair, like for a week. So I'm quite happy with that. But I would say a lot of that might have been like just like water weight, bloat, you never know. Anyway guys, I'm actually really hungry right now as I'm filming this. So I'm gonna go and eat now. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified when I upload and all that good stuff. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!